Absolutely love Jake Browning. He's been so fun to watch. His family, all this and that. But I am going Lion because there's a guy that's 38 years old and Joe Flacco that entered the game. And we say it like Joe Flacco came straight off the couch. No, he didn't. He's a family man. He came straight out of Carline. He was at Youth Sports on the weekend.
You're not on the couch as a family guy.
Not at all. He had his honey-do list when he woke up on a Monday that his wife wanted him to do all. He came straight from that onto the football field, into the locker room, and it's been absolutely balling. I'm 36 years old. If they ask me to go out there and play in a football game right now, I don't care how much money they want to pay me, how much fun it's going to be. There's no way in hell I'm getting out there and competing. Joe Flacco is 38, and he is doing it. He's doing it at a high level, and he has the belief of the guys around him in the locker room. So I'm going Lion on this one because Joe Flacco to me is the guy.
If he was on the couch, he wouldn't be playing right now. He'd still be on the couch.
Yes.
The fact that he was doing all that other stuff is the reason he wanted to play.
To get the hell out of the
line, right?
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've been the honeydew list and the tasks around the house the last 2 weeks have been. Yeah, I think I might be able to play right now. Yeah. I might be able to. I might not be able to play like Joe Flacco, but I mean I can play maybe. I love Jake Browning. You guys know I do. I think he's been spectacular. I love his mindset. But the Tommy DeVito story is something. Okay, just look at the stats between the starting quarterback Daniel Jones and what Tommy DeVito has done in his replacement after the injury. I mean, it's been nowhere close in terms of wins, in terms of touchdowns to interceptions, all of it. He's gone out and done everything. I remember when he went into the game, I think it was against the Jets, if you recall, they wouldn't even offer him an opportunity to throw the football. And what Brian Dable and the offense has been able to do, this win over the Green Bay Packers on Monday night was huge because Green Bay had a real chance with the way the Lions were going to all of a sudden be in the conversation for the NFC North title. And now, with that loss and what Tommy DeVito's been able to do, I mean, he's really, no matter what, this story is going to be a great one to be able to tell for years and years and years, the family and everything like that. But he's really playing professional football well right now as a backup quarterback.
I got to go Browning. I know it hasn't been as much as someone like Gardner.
Yeah.
He's been so good and so impressive. And we just showed him at the press conference, and like now he's got that thing where he's like settling in.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Here, like I'm going to hold court. I'm going to make jokes about the family. I don't know why, for some reason, every time I start talking about Jake Browning, we get that same shot of his family up in the suite, and I don't know why.
You don't?
It's almost actually distracting to me. I'm just trying to talk football. I don't know why they always do it. So I'm not interested in his family up in the suite. There it is again. I don't know why you guys show this every time. It's not that.
It's a sweet story between Joe Burrow and Jake.
Yeah. That's not the shot they usually show.
Do you think Jake?
That's guys. Enough of that. Enough. Keep it on the field. Why do you always show that? Get out of the slow motion. Are you kidding me? Hold on, Jamie. Hold on. Don't do that. It's gratuitous. I'm trying to stick to the football. Why would you do that? Yes, Jamie.
Oh, I think the brunette in the shot is Joe Burrow's girlfriend.
I don't notice the hair color or anything. I'm trying to talk about. I don't even know who you're referring to.
Do you think Joe charged him for the seats?
No.
Yeah, maybe not. The first one's free.
Yeah, first one's free, pal.
Just the experience. Like now you know what it's like.
No more of that clip, guys. Let's just keep it on the field.
You're buying into the story.
I like the football. That's what I'm here to talk. It's called Good Morning Football. Is the name of the show.
That's what it's called.
I'm holding my answer for a little Easton Stick experience this weekend with the Chargers. We'll see how Easton Stick fares. All right, from one AFC North team to another, the Steelers are holding on by a string in the AFC playoff race. They're currently the 6th seed, and there is a lot of 7 and 6 teams biting at their ankles, lining up to see if the Steelers will slip up. Of the 6 teams playing in the Saturday tripleheader, the Steelers need a win the most. Jason, is this something you're buying into, or am I lying?
I'm going Lion.
Are you?
Yes, I'm going Lion. I know they've lost those 2 games to the Patriots and to the Cardinals, and it's rough for them right now. Steelers are in the playoffs right now, though. They're still in that picture, and they're slotted there. I'm looking at the Bengals. They're in the 10th spot. There's 9 teams ahead of them when you talk about the AFC playoff picture. And for them, that's the goal. And we talked about how well Jake Browning's been playing the last 2 weeks. You got to continue to win every single game from this point on to get into the playoffs if you're the Cincinnati Bengals. So you want to continue that streak, Browning playing well and getting those W's so that at the end of the season, you're still standing there. For the Steelers, yes, they have to start winning, but as of today, right now, they're still in the playoffs. I think that is the difference when you talk about them and the Bengals.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm rough though.
Yeah,
I'm lying on this one. I don't think it's the Steelers at all. I think the Steelers have showcased that even if they get into the playoffs, which is a real possibility with Mike Tomlin and the near 500 line they're flirting with every single year, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. Who needs to win and who needs to showcase everything for everybody out there is the Detroit Lions. They have to win a game. They're going to have to scratch and claw for everything. They have not been in this situation before. And so they have to beat a Denver Broncos team that's on the rise, and they have to be able to set themselves up for a possibility of what the NFC playoffs can bring. Because right now, there's the 3 teams, and the gap between 3 and 4 in the NFC is ginormous. And the Lions are sitting there, and they have to shorten that gap somehow. And so I think this weekend is imperative that they go out and find a way to win. Jared Goff to have an offensive performance and the defense to shore up everything that we saw earlier in the year from the Lions.
The Dan Campbell-Sean Payton relationship is real and it's meaningful. I went back and watched Campbell's introductory press conference. We were all freaking out about biting kneecaps. Yeah. He mentioned Sean Payton about 8 times. It keeps coming up. It's like, this is why I'm here, and this is what he taught me. It's very, very meaningful stuff. But I am definitely buying the Steelers. What was Mike Tomlin saying last week? It's who we are. It's what we do. Okay, Mike, I respect it, and you're right, and it is what you do. You lost at home to the Cardinals and the Bailey Zappies, dude. Like, that's not what you do. And now you're on Saturday, and you're going against a Colts team that's pretty fearless, playing at home in the Dome, and they'll just chuck it around. Do you realize that, like, there's heat on Tomlin this last couple of weeks? Like, if you listen to real Steelers fans, they're getting sick of it, and they're tired of it. And that press conference after, I don't think helped. He's Mike Tomlin. He can say whatever he wants, and when he says it's who we are, they usually follow up with a win. You can't lose 3 in a row to the Cardinals, Colts, and Patriots in the playoff stretch. It's not Steeler football. I think it's definitely Pittsburgh.